part 2 of the video for the syllabus for Math 142 in the spring of 2018. I am still Will Weber. We ended up mentioning the final exam and in the last video, final exam and the midterm will be on campus. And then we get to the grades. I'm going to figure out your grades based on all the percentages that were listed above. And basically A, B, C, 90, 80, 70, this way. There's no scale in the sense that I judge one student against another. Everyone could get A's, everyone could get F's. Let's hope for the former. Anyway, if you have any disabilities that need accommodating, please let me know. I'm more than happy to do so. If you go to the Entry and Advising, LDC 116, the Disability Support Service Center is there, and you can get all the paperwork done that's needed. They send me stuff as to what needs to be done, whether you need extra time or whatever. I mean, there's all sorts of different things that people need, and we're happy to do that. So just let me know. Yes, so now, I'm going to expect certain participation from you. You're going to expect certain participation from me. Here's what to expect. First of all, I'd just like to say that mathematics is not a spectator sport. You could sit there and watch me do it all day. I'm really good at it. I make it look really easy. Until you do it, it's not going to be easy for you. I mean, I watch skateboarders skateboard all day, and they look like, oh man, that is so easy. They do all those twists and flips and oh man, so much fun. But boy, if I ever get on a skateboard, bam, I'm on the ground. That's just bad because I don't practice enough. I don't participate. So yeah, you should participate in mathematics. So here we go. I expect that you will do your own work. The quizzes you're to do by yourself, right? It says, I think I mentioned that. Do the quizzes by yourself. No questions about quizzes. Just do them. Academic honesty is important. You're not here for someone else to learn. You're here for you to learn. So learn. Do the work it takes to learn. Cheating, plagiarism, there are consequences. I've dealt with them in the past. I'll deal with them in the future if I have to. Just don't make me have to. Everyone will be better off, including you. So yes, there is tutoring in the Math Center. In Cascade Hall. There's also me. You come to my office as well as go to the Tutoring Center to get help. The Online Math Center has some resources. It's not really being maintained anymore, but it is still there. I've got a whole bunch of stuff on my website that I use for demonstration purposes. There's some links to live math resources. I guess this is the link to live math resources. If you click on the pre-calculus link for that, then there's different animations and things. You would need the live math viewer. It's free. You can download it to view my live math stuff. Anyway, some communication guidelines. We expect you to be courteous and professional with me and your fellow students. Some of your best learning aids are your fellow students, so treat them with respect, and we will expect them to behave similarly. And here we go. We're expected to, encourage to help each other with homework, but the quizzes are to be done individually by yourself without communication with others. If we said that enough times, do the quiz by yourself. I don't know how many times I can say this and still have students ask questions on the discussions. It's like, what? No, do the quizzes by yourself. Here we go. Okay. The instructor, yes, to contact me, you can use the messaging system within WAMAP. You can send me an email. My email's wweber@whatcom. There's no CTC. Why does the CTC keep showing up there? Whatcom.edu. And yeah, or you can call me. My phone 383-3566 works pretty well too. I'm here in the office. During the week, particularly in the week, I get back to you immediately. Once it gets to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's most likely that you're going to have to wait till Monday to hear from me. Once in a while, I'm online Friday and on the weekend, but usually not. So do your work early, talk to me early, and we're good. Just because this is an online class and I am asking you to come on to campus 2 times, I list them here, May 9th and June 13th. I will post the room when I get it. It should be very soon. And all the links will have it. Hopefully it'll be all over whenever you look at the midterm information, it should have where to go, but at the moment it doesn't because I don't have the room. Yeah, you're going to need technology, some internet access. It's an online class. Live Math Viewer, if you can download it, that would be great. You might be able to interact with some of my stuff. If you have a camera or a scanner, that's also good. From time to time, you're going to want to post some of your work and take a picture of some of your work, post it for me to look at, or maybe others to look at. Particularly if you're doing something wrong, just to say, hey, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It really is helpful for me to see what you're doing so that I can see where you're going wrong. So posting a picture of what you're working on is, even if it's wrong, it helps to pinpoint what the issues are. So camera or scanner, some way of showing your work. Anyway, inclement weather, snow days, whatever, this is an online class. Even if the college is canceled, it really shouldn't matter for this class. I do understand there are some people that at home do not have internet access, in which case we will work with those people if there's a delay and whatnot that you can't get to the internet. We will make appropriate accommodations. But for the most part, the snow days don't really affect us. So anyway, the calendar, the course here is all set up by weeks. If this was a face-to-face class, this is essentially what I would be doing each day in class. It gives you a sense of the pace that I would want to go at. Week 1 here, just section 6.1. There's a lot of stuff in section 6.1. So anyway, 4 days is good for that class, that section. And then, we work through 2 or 3 sections a week through the book here. You can see what they are. You can see what homeworks would be. If this was a face-to-face class, how fast you should be going, what sections you should be working on different days. Yeah, and of course we mentioned this before, but the quiz at the end of each week is not really due on Friday. It will appear on WAMAP on Wednesday. It will be due Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Please, that deadline is solid. When WAMAP says it's due, and then the time shuts off and you can't do it anymore. I should also point out, though, that there are late passes. Each person is allowed 2 late passes, and you can use them either for quizzes or for the projects. The late pass can be used to extend the deadline by 24 hours, no more. You can't come back 3 days later and say, I want to use my late pass. It's too late. It's due on Sunday night. You can extend it to Monday night. That's it. And you have 2 of them to be used at some point. Anyway, there we go. Week 6 is where the midterm is, and week 11 is the final. Parametric project is also due on the day of the final. So, if you have any questions about the way the course is set up, please ask. Either send me a message or ask in the discussion here for week 1. And heck, you can earn your discussion points by asking questions about the syllabus. It's a good way to go. So anyway, thanks for watching through this. Let's have a great quarter. This is really fun stuff. Math 142 is my favorite course content-wise. Just I use this stuff all the time, so I'm very passionate about this. So, anyway, let's enjoy the quarter.